You all know the percentages, but you have to confess. When an 8 shows up, all you can do is guess on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Gerry.
Thank you very much. Hi, thank you, and welcome to Card Sharks. Nice to have you all here with us in the studio. And thank you for joining us at home, as always. Nice opening poem, and sent in by a gentleman who sent in some more in the past. This is from Milton K. Werner of Daly City, California. Thank you, Milton. Watching us on KRON TV, Channel 4. Now we're going to open up the board. Play along as we get to the cards. Janice and Lois, if you will, load in the cards, and you can see we have a game in progress with these Card Sharks. Gerry Standish, our champion. Hi, Gerry. Good to see you. And again, won't you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, my name is Gerry Standish. I'm here all the way from Valley Stream, New York, and it turned out to be one of the smartest things that I ever did coming on this show. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here.
If you were not with us on our last show, Jerry's wife, Gerry talked about how he liked the show, and his wife said, here, gave him a ticket, come on out and come on the show. And it paid off. $2,750 worth. And Jerry's trying for more. Against a nice lady, Margo Harrell. Hello, Margo.
Hi,
Good to
Jim.
see you again.
Thank you.
And again, a little reminder about yourself, if you will.
I'm Margo Harrell from Pasadena, California. I am a secretary and a singer and an avid go-getter.
Yeah, you went off and grabbed your man, right?
Well,
Got engaged.
I'll have to tell this story again. My man decided to quit me and go to Las Vegas.
Oh.
And I wasn't going to let him go.
Why did he do that?
Well, I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been a while.
Oh.
Anyway, I got in a car, drove to Las Vegas, and I had never driven out of the city, you know, besides from Pasadena to Los Angeles.
Right.
Drove to Las Vegas.
Hit him on the head. Oh, no, that wasn't. I'm sorry.
Well, I found him, Jim, and a few weeks later, I got this half-carat diamond.
Got engaged.
Yeah.
Now, does that make you feel better now that you told us that?
No.
You both got the cards at the beginning of the match. We'll pick up where we left off. We play the best 2 out of 3. We are in the middle of game number 1. Looking at the board, Gerry has moved over, now has a 7 as his base card. He needs 3 cards. Margo has yet to turn over a card as we pick up with question 2, and it goes to you, Margo. Margo, we asked 100 married men, do you like it when your wife nags you? How many men like it when their wife nags them? 2. You and who else, sir? I don't know. How many men say, yeah, they like it when the wife nags them?
Jim, I know that answer is going to be quite low because my fiance can't stand it when I nag him, okay? I think most men are like that. I mean, why would they enjoy being nagged? So I'm going to try to pick a very low figure. I'll say 9. 9.
Do you get, Margo says that men don't like to be nagged, yet she followed him all the way to Las Vegas, grabbed him and got engaged. No, you wouldn't nag, Margo. Perish the thought. Margo says 9 out of 100 men like it when their wife nags them. Gerry, you're a married man.
Well, I tell you, unless he's a glutton for punishment, I say it even has to be lower than that.
Even lower than that. You don't like that, huh?
Are you kidding? Like I said, I'm not a glutton for punishment, Jim.
The actual number of men who like it when their wife nags them is 21, not lower. Margo. Well. And Margo starts off with a 7.
Change that.
Winning the question, you can change the base card. A 5, a little better.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. Oh, no, another 5 is not higher. And Gerry with a break and a free chance to call off the 7.
All right, I'll try it higher, Jim.
Higher than a 7. Yes,
an 8. I'll freeze right there.
We'll move over the freeze bar, protecting that position. We'll fill in the space for you, Margo. And question 3 to you, Gerry. Gerry, we asked 100 men, if modern science discovered a way for men to become pregnant, would you be willing to have a baby? How many men would be willing to have a baby?
No way, Jim. No way. I'll wait in the waiting room smoking my cigars, but I'll leave that to my wife. Very few. Very few. With the exception of maybe the... I'd say 15.
How many?
15.
15 out of 100 men would be willing to be pregnant if that were possible, Margo.
Jim, I know I'm positive that answer is going to be lower because of the fact that men sometimes don't even like their pregnant wives while they're pregnant. They love them the 3 months that they're not pregnant out of the year. But for that 9 while they're carrying...
You planning a large family, Margo? 3 months not pregnant, 9 pregnant, huh?
Okay, that answer is definitely going to be lower, Jim.
Right.
Lower.
For whatever reason.
For whatever reason.
I only own 2 belts. I don't want to be afraid. 15 says Gerry. Lower says Margo. The actual number of men who would be willing to have a baby is 12. Margo is right. It is lower. She was definite and she was right. You've got a 5.
Higher, Jim.
Gonna play the 5.
Higher.
A 10.
I'll try lower, Jim.
Lower than a 10? Yes or no?
Freeze.
Now we
Freeze.
freeze. Moving over the freeze bar, we've got a tie. Each player needs 2 cards. We are at sudden death. Someone has to win it on this play of the cards. Margo, we asked 100 people. Should women reporters be allowed in a basketball team's locker room after a game?
Jim, they definitely should.
Well,
they
how many people
should.
think that women reporters should be allowed in a team's locker room
I'm
after
sure
a
the
game?
poll was taken of men and women, and that figure's kind of hard to come about because I know how men would feel, but I know how women would feel because I'm a woman. But I think it's going to be around, it's a low figure around maybe 24.
24 out of 100
Yeah.
people said that women reporters should be allowed in the locker room.
Well, I tell you, I wouldn't mind him handing out the towels in the shower, but I say even a little.
A little lower than that. Oh, a little higher. I beg your
Little
pardon.
higher.
So you say higher. 24 for Margo. Gerry says higher. The actual number of people who think women reporters should be allowed in the team's locker room after a game is 48. It is higher. 48. And most of them were players, as a matter of fact. We have sudden death. Gerry, you've got an 8. You could, of course, change it. You need 2 cards. Margo with a 9 needs 2. You have control. Play it or pass it.
Hate to do it to her, but
All right,
ladies
Margo.
first.
You have to play the 9. Get them both. You win. 1 mistake. The game belongs to Gerry.
I'm going to go with the odds, Jim. Lower.
Lower than a 9. Oh, an ace is not lower. Gerry gets control and wins it in sudden death. Game 1 to the champion with $100, and we'll be back for game 2 right after we take time out for this.
The Press Your Luck Poetry Wham.
The whammy is a hammy.
Press Your Luck Poetry in Motion. Tonight at 10 on Buzzer.
Brought to you by GoDaddy. All the help and tools you need to grow online.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. When I go to sleep, I only dream about my other dreams. Deception, just a metaphor to show 'em how I think of everything. If you wanna, gotta get it, gotta live it, no condition.
I got the deal of a lifetime on Poshmark. I got these barely worn Louis Vuitton heels, and I paid $100 for them. I would have paid over $700 for these in the store.
Get $5 off your first order. Download the free Poshmark app now and use offer code LOVEPOSH.
Copper Chef's huge spring sales event is going on right now, where you can save up to 80% on select cookware and bakeware items like outdoor grill mats, casserole pans, crisper trays, and frying pans, plus so much more. But you have to hurry and go over to CopperChefDeals.com and get yours. All only $8 each with free shipping. Tired of flare-ups or endless scrubbing and cleaning the grill? With the non-stick Copper Chef grill mats, nothing sticks. Make perfect grill marks every time. Nothing falls through the cracks. From veggies to fish, ribs, and burgers. Was originally $30, now only $8. Stop firing up the barbecue or refilling your propane tank. Now you can get the great taste of grilling right in your own home with the Copper Chef Grill Pan. Cook amazing steaks with those char-grilled marks, mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs, even ooey gooey grilled cheese was $39.99, now only $8. Do you have a drawer full of dull knives that just don't cut? Now there's Copper Chef knives that cut like a razor, and food slides right off. Now you can slice, dice, chop, mince, and carve easier than ever before. So sharp, you can cut through this pineapple. Get one Copper Chef Pro knife and one serrated knife for only $8. Traditional baking sheets and aluminum foil burn your food, but the Copper Crisper turns your oven into a 360-degree air fryer for unparalleled cooking action. It was $30, now only $8. Tired of making hard-boiled eggs the old-fashioned way? With the Copper Chef Double-Decker Perfect Egg Maker, you can make 14 eggs all at once. The heat and steam perfectly circulate evenly on each egg, so your eggs turn out perfect every time. Was originally $19.99, now only $8. Hurry over to CopperChefDeals.com and save over 80% right now. Each Copper Chef item is only $8 plus free shipping, but only through this spring sales event. Check back every day to see new exciting product offers. Go to CopperChefDeals.com and get yours today.
Game one of the champion, and we're dealing out with the same two decks of cards. As Janice deals out the next cards off the top of the deck, I must say, we've all been sitting here talking about the men being pregnant still. Game one went to the champion, and we start game two with a question to you, Gerry. Gerry, we asked 100 housewives, if you were left alone for a few hours in your neighbor's house, would you snoop through her dresser drawers? How many housewives admitted if they had the chance, they would snoop through their neighbor's drawers? Dresser drawers.
I would say it would be a fairly high number. Most people are the curious type. I'd say 65.
65 out of 100 would snoop. What do you think, Margo?
Well, Jim, most people I feel are curious, but I think he came pretty close to that figure. However, I'm going to cross my fingers and say a little higher.
Even higher than that. More people.
A little higher.
Very little agreement in the audience at all on this one. Let's find out. 65, says Gerry. Even higher, says Margo. The actual number of housewives who admitted if they had a chance, they would snoop through their neighbor's drawers is 12. That's all. Very much lower. 12. I think that's pushing things a bit for neighbors. And Gerry, you've got a 3.
Great card, Jim. Higher.
Higher than a 3. A king. Lower than a king. An 8. Comes up at the wrong time for Gerry, and Margo's happy about it with a 3. Higher than a 3. Oh, no. And good cards failed the players. Margo, question to you. Margo, President Carter has asked for registration for the draft. So we asked 100 men who are of draft age. If you are drafted, will you refuse to go? How many men said if they are drafted, they will refuse to go?
That's a tough question, Jim. I know that if he decides to have the women register for the draft, I definitely don't want to go. However,
These are men.
However, I think as far as the men are concerned, let's see, around maybe 65 will refuse to go.
65 out of 100 would refuse to go, Gerry.
It's got to be lower, Jim. I could see, Vietnam was a different story. Everybody flew the coop, went to Canada. But now, with Russia in high gear and the oil well situation and stuff, I'd say it will even be
Lower than that.
65.
The actual number of men who said if they are drafted, they will refuse to go is 45. It is lower, Gerry. You've got it. However, it's interesting with that poll that almost half would refuse. So, Gerry, you've got a 3.
It's got to be higher, Jim.
Higher than a 3. It is a 10. Doesn't want to take any chances, and that keeps Margo away from her cards. We'll have question 3 in a moment. Right now, we're going to take time out, do a little business for the house.
This is a special report from Save the Children. Right now, children are arriving in hospitals across Central Africa, undernourished and in desperate need of treatment. Pierre is 4 years old. He should have his whole life ahead of him. But because of a simple lack of nutrition, his body is weak, and he's fighting to stay alive.
His condition is critical. He has half of the normal weight for this age.
So frail, he can no longer stand. He needs medicine, and he needs therapeutic food, urgently.
If Pierre doesn't get basic medicine and therapeutic food, he will die.
Children like Pierre are the reason we're asking for your help. You could help us provide the care, food, medicine, and so much more that children around the world need by calling 1-800-286-4806 right now and giving $10 a month. Your small monthly donation of just $10 could be the reason a child like Pierre survives.
We are doing everything we can, but we need help. We need help.
Please pick up the phone and call 1-800-286-4806 right now, or visit our website and give just $10 a month. Thanks to special government grants that are available now, every dollar you give can go 10 times further to make an even bigger impact on children's lives. Please don't put this off. Call 1-800-286-4806 right now. Your $10 a month could help a child like Pierre win their fight to survive.
have a group with us before we get back to the game here from the Nogales High School Drama Club came down to join us, right? If you have a group, come on down and join us sometime. If we have time at the end of the show, Gene will give you the address. Love to have you down. Okay, it is game 1 to Gerry, and now Gerry leads 1 by 1 card here in game 2. We pick up with question 3. It goes to you, Gerry. Gerry, we surveyed 100 women whose marriage survived their husband's affair. And we asked those women, was the other woman one of your girlfriends? How many women said the other woman was one of their girlfriends?
Ooh, that's a dangerous question. I'd say I'll go right up the middle of the road, about 35.
35 out of 100 said, yeah, it was a girlfriend, Margo.
Jim, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I know a lot of guys who are married who have had affairs with women. However, I don't know whether or not they were friends of their wives. So he said 35.
He said 35, yeah.
I'm gonna hope that's a little lower, Jim.
You say a little lower?
A little lower, yeah.
I don't know the answer, but I would think, who else are you going to meet? I would think higher. Let's find out. Gerry says 35. Margo says lower. The actual number of women who said the other woman was one of their girlfriends is 25. No, you're right, Margo. It is lower. It is lower. Margo, we left off with a 3. Higher than the 3. Yes, the king.
Lower, Jim.
Lower than the king. The 10.
3.
Now it's Margo with a 1-card advantage in a game that she needs. Sudden death. Someone's got to win this one right here. Margo, we asked 100 senior citizen men, was it a mistake to give women the right to vote? How many senior citizen men think it is a mistake that we gave women the right to vote?
Jim, I think that there will be very few senior citizen men who feel that women should not have been able to vote. I think that figure's going to be...
How many think it was a mistake?
Was a mistake. I'm sorry, Jim. Let's pick a low figure, something like maybe 15.
15 out of 100 senior citizen men said that was a mistake, Gerry.
That's very close. I'm going to have to disagree with her and just say just a little bit higher.
A little higher. A few more, you think?
Ornery old crinks out there.
Couple of
ornery.
Differently, yeah. The actual number of senior citizen men who think it was a mistake to give women the right to vote is 4. That's all. They were a lot more liberal than you thought. You've got control, Margo. You need 2 cards in sudden death. Gerry needs 3. Do you want to play it or pass it? You're going to pass it.
Jim,
Gerry, turn them all over, and you go for the big money. You make 1 mistake, we have a tie. With a 10, what do you say?
All right, I'll go with the odds, Jim, and go lower.
Lower than a 10. It is a 7.
All right, I'll keep my fingers crossed higher. Come on.
Higher than a 7. No, a 2 is not. Margo ties it up in sudden death. So, each player with 1 game and $100 will set up for the tiebreaker. Just 3 cards up here, 3 questions here. And Gerry, we start the tiebreaker with a question to you. Gerry, we asked 100 men who work. If you were promoted and became your boss's boss, would you fire him? How many men said if they became their boss's boss, they'd fire him?
Oh, boy, I'd love to. If not, I'd work his tail off, you know.
Don't worry, Gerry. After that remark, you're not going to get the chance.
No, I'd say it's going to be a fairly high number, Jim. I'm going to say about 71.
71.
Yeah.
You, of course, are self-employed, Gerry, right?
Them, you know?
You're self-employed. You don't have that problem.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
Gerry says 71 out of 100 men said, yeah, they'd fire the boss if they became the boss, Margo.
Jim, I think that's going to be lower because of the fact that I think people have more sympathy than we think they do. So it's going to be lower.
You say lower.
Lower.
The actual number of men who, if they became their boss's boss, would fire him is 32. Margo's right. It is lower. Very much lower. Margo starts off the tiebreaker with a 9.
Change that card.
Big change with just 3 cards. Oh, an 8 up the middle.
Oh, gosh. Oh, please, Jim. Let's try higher.
Higher, she says. It is a jack.
Oh, Jim. Please. I'm going to lower.
If this is lower, we have a new champion for the win. No. And Gerry is still in it. He gets a free chance at a 2.
Great card. It's got to be higher.
Higher than a 2, a 3.
Higher again.
For a crack at the money. Yes. Gerry got a chance, and he won it. Oh, close match. Margo, thank you so much. Good luck with your engagement. You've got $100 and some nice party gifts.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Margo. Margo Harrell. Gerry, come on out here. Gerry Standish adds another $200, now up to $2,950, and we'll be back with him right after we take time out for this commercial message. Congratulations.
Psst, hey, look behind you. Those whammies are waiting to steal your money on Press Your Luck next. Then, behind the whammies, it's Match Game PM. You looked, didn't you?
We all know that movement is like medicine, but getting the movement you need to feel better can be a challenge. Now you can keep fit while you sit with QB, the world's leading compact seated elliptical. QB gives you active sitting, letting you burn calories and keep moving in an easy and low-impact way, all while you work, read, or watch TV.
I think it's really important to get people moving, and QB is an excellent way to start providing non-weight-bearing range of motion for those who have not been using their joints.
QB was named a top 10 gift by Time Magazine and has been featured all over the world with hundreds of amazing reviews. QB has developed a unique, patented technology that fits anywhere. It's whisper quiet while it works your abs and core, hip flexors, glutes, quads, hamstrings, and calves. That's more than half your body's muscle groups. Using QB is proven to expend nearly 85% more energy than sitting. The low impact can assist your rehab or physical therapy and keeps you moving for better health. And you can monitor your progress, see your strides, calories burned, and duration of use. Or turn up the resistance. Your QB comes almost completely assembled, and it's perfect if you're just starting on your quest to revitalize, suffer from joint pain, mobility issues, or just want to burn extra calories while comfortably sitting.
The nice thing about the QB is when I get up in the morning, I'm really stiff between my neck, my knee, my fibromyalgia. It's great to just have a cup of coffee or read a book and sit down and stay in motion and get the blood flowing, and then I feel great.
Experts agree, sitting and being sedentary is the new smoking. Call or log on to find out how to get your QB with free shipping and a 30-day completely risk-free trial. And for ordering today, you'll also get this QB workout mat, a $30 value free. Now keep fit while you sit with QB.
Order your QB now. Call 1-800-693-3410 or go to buyqb.com. That's 1-800-693-3410. Order now.
Back with our champion, Gerry Standish. Tough match, Gerry.
Yeah, well, I think I backed into that one, Jim. I escaped with the skin of my teeth.
Well, let's see if we can top it off now with some good money cards. You cut them?
Ready, yeah, most definitely.
Let's get up there. Come on, Gerry. Go for the big money. And here come Janice and Lois to start dealing them out as we give you $200 of new money and 3 cards on the bottom level. Someone in the audience says, go, Gerry. Yeah, we want you to go. And up to the second level, another $200, 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet. By that, I mean go and win a lot of money. You're looking at me funny. I mean go and win money. Remember the big bet. You must bet at least half the money. All right, Gerry?
Okay.
Here's $200. Come on. And remember, too, that you can change your base card on each level. Lois, we'll start him with 200 and a 3.
Great card, Jim. All of it higher.
$400 higher than a 3. Yes.
All right.
6.
That's a mediocre card. $50 higher.
Minimum bet, $50. Higher. Right
All
again,
all
$450.
All right.
This is even more mediocre.
I'll go up in increments. $50 higher.
Higher than a 7.
All
right
right.
again. That's the most mediocre, the middle card, the 8, but you don't have to play it as we move it up and give you the other 200.
I don't want to play it, Jim. Change it, please.
Can't say as I blame you. Changing the middle card, 2.
Ooh. 7. Ooh.
Another bad card.
All right. $50 higher. Come on, give me a
big
picture
one.
card.
We haven't seen one yet. $50 higher than a 7.
Ooh.
Incredibly bad cards, but you're doing very well with them. 650 and 3 cards to go.
Okay. It's got to be higher. $50, Jim. Come on, show me some picture cards in this
Higher than a
deck.
6.
Hey, all right.
But still not a good card, but you have
Terrible
$700.
cards. Let's see if I can salvage something. I'll go 50 lower, Jim.
$50
Can't see many
lower than a
cards.
10.
Ooh, great card.
Finally, you get a good card, and we move it up with $650.
All right,
You get an ace.
All of it lower. Come on.
Let's double that $650.
Come
Lower
on,
than an ace.
lower than an ace.
Yes.
Great.
For $1,300. And that is a very respectable total for some very bad cards, Gerry. Come on down here. One good card once you got started. $1,300. Gerry Standish up to $4,250 with some good play. We'll be right back with him and a new challenger right after this.
I count on Blue Emu to give me relief for the arthritis in my hands. Forget the imitators. There's only one Blue Emu. Get American-made Blue Emu. It works fast and you won't stink.
Now that I'm banking with Chime, I get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit.
Wow, I wish I was banking with Chime.
Aw, thanks.
Get paid up to 2 days early. Start banking at Chime.com.
When you fall and can't get help, you will lie on the floor for hours or days in constant, terrible anguish, which often results in a tragic outcome. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
With any of Life Alert's 3 emergency systems, help can be summoned immediately, whether at home,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
in the bathroom,
I've fallen in the shower.
or on the go.
Help! I'm in the park and I can't get up.
And batteries never need charging. Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-595-1930. That's 1-800-595-1930. Call now, 1-800-595-1930.
Okay, Gerry. Lois is dealing out 2 brand new decks of cards, and here comes a new challenger on Card Sharks. Hello there, Allison Smith.
How are you?
I'm fine. We're running out of time, so we want to quickly find out where you're from and get you into the game.
Well, my name is Allison Smith, and I am from Cerritos, California.
We're delighted to have you here. Next show, we'll find out a little more about you. Right now, I'm going to ask you, did you cut the cards?
Yes, I did.
Then here we go. We'll get into the match. Best 2 out of 3, as always. And a question to you, Gerry. Gerry, we asked 100 married men. If a married woman runs away with another man, should she still have the right to custody of her children? How many married men said yes, a woman who runs away with another man should still have the right to the custody of her children?
Definitely not. It's going to be a very low number, Jim. She runs out in a family like that, good riddance to her, you know. Very low, 20.
20 out of 100 men feel yes, she should have the custody.
I think you have to know the circumstances, for one thing. I think maybe the husband was a real creep, and maybe he wasn't that good a father either. So I'm going to say that is just going to be a little bit higher. Am I getting that right? Can you repeat the question?
20. How many married men said yes, a woman who runs away with another man should still have the right to the custody of her children? He said 20.
Yes, then I think that is a little bit higher.
You say a little higher. All right. Always happy to clarify it for you, Allison. The actual number of married men who said a woman who runs away with another man should still have the right to the custody of her children is 32. Allison is right. It is higher. And the challenger gets things started with a 9.
Oh, I don't like that card. Change that, please.
Okay, then we'll change it, Allison. The 9 to an 8.
Oh, I like it lower!
Lower than the ace, a 10.
Oh, freeze, please, freeze.
We'll move over the freeze bar. And Allison, this question goes to you. We don't have time to get into the next question now. Allison, somebody said that when you looked over and saw your name up there on that, you like that, huh?
Oh, yes, I want that for my dorm room or my co-op room.
You got it. And Allison and Gerry will be back with us to finish this match on our next Card Sharks. People joined us today all the way from Tacoma, Washington, and El Paso, Texas, among other places. Thanks for coming down, and we'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
Contestants will receive a serving tray and light lunch from Lipton. Hot and hearty, satisfying dishes you make in a mug. More great taste from Lipton Light Lunch. It's delicious. A candy dish and goobers. Crisp, crunchy peanuts, raisinets, plump sweet raisins, all covered with smooth, fine chocolate. Snow Caps, dark chocolate nonpareils, goobers, raisinets, and snow caps. The new Proctor Silex Lady Light self-cleaning super steam iron. It irons out the problems you've had with ironing the Proctor Silex Lady Light. A hair dryer and Conair Royal Persian Henna hair care system to energize your hair. Energize your hair with natural body and shine. Conair, the professional's choice. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.